Hello, good evening, and I will show you another Excel VI challenge solution. This challenge was posted yesterday. It's a Power Query challenge. Challenge number is 386. And when we look at the challenge, it seems that there is a given data across the all of the rows in one column, and accordingly we need to create the level information. We need to calculate the levels, and we need to break down it to its regarding levels. And at the end of each row there is a quantity value, so these quantity values needs to be extracted at the end of the column of the answer expected list. So let's go to the Excel, and I'm selecting all of the data. Control T. I press OK in here. Then I go to the data tab, and from table and range I go to the Power Query environment, and in the case it says that level is determined by the number of leading hyphens. So when we look at each row, some of the row has hyphens, and we need to identify the levels according to those hyphens. If it has one hyphen, it means that level 1. If it doesn't have any hyphen, it means that this is level 0. 2 hyphen, level 2. So like this, we need to find out how many hyphens each row has. In order to do this, we need to create a function, and this function needs to disintegrate every character of each row, and we need to break down every character of each row. So I will add a column, tablet column, and this column name is going to be X, and each, in order to break down each row, text to list function needs to be required, and only column is data column. After that, I'm able to get the breakdowns of each row, and you can see the hyphens are explicitly they are seen in here. So we need to know how many hyphens each row has, and this will be step A. I will check it out with another column, so I will use tablet column again. This will be column Y. Each, because of X column has list now, I need to use list function, so list transform, and I'll be working on X column. So X column is written as the list as list, the first arguments, and after that each needs to be written in here. And I say like, if each row in the list equal to hyphen, then give me the value 1, else give me the value 0. So I have something like this. As you see, I'm able to turn each hyphen character as number value. So value 1, all of the hyphens turn into value 1, otherwise 0. So from now on I can use list sum to calculate the levels. Instead of name Y, we can use level now, because we created already the first column of the answer expected list, so this all match up with the first column now. According to the hyphens and their number of the hyphens, the levels are created now. This is step B, and after that we need to find out the next column, which is direct parents, and we need to find out the root product, the next column. So I will say like table, I will do this in another column, and tablet column. My table is the just previous step, and my column name is going to be y. So I say that in each row, if level column equals to 0, then give me, when we look at the x column, we need to create in here another column, like we need to take split of the data column. So I want to see the bicycle and quantity values in the separate rows as a list. So I need to use like tablet column. I'll work through the step B. It's my table now, and this will be, column name is gonna be y. So I will work this function out each row, take split any function will solve out this issue, and I will work on the data column. My delimiters are pipe and the other delimiter, and each delimiter is written in here. And also hyphen, let's write the hyphen as well. And when we write the hyphen, yeah, okay, I don't want to write the hyphen at that point, because I can remove it in the next steps. Somehow we can remove it with the text remove function. And after that, I need only the level 0, because the root products requires us to find out the level 0 products, and after that we can use table fill down function to create the second column, which is root products. So my plan is to create it in another list, and I will write a formula like tablet column. It will be root products, not root product, let's say z each, and I will say that if level equals to 0, then give me the first member of the y column. So y column has list in each rows, and in each list the first member is the, for example, starting with the this one, starting with the bicycle. So I need the bicycle. So this is the other 0 level item. It starts with the office chair. So I need the first item. First item in Power Query is described with the 0, indexed with the 0. So index of the first item is not 1, it is 0. So I'm writing 0 in here, and it must be in the curly brackets because it's a list function now. And else should it be given null, and after that I'm able to get this result. So table fill down can handle to create root products. Instead of z, I think we should write root products, and in D, step D, I can write root products, copy paste in here, and also fill down function needs to be applied on the root products column, and this will be step E. So we could able to get level and root product columns, and let's check for the direct parents. Direct parents needs us to find out, the bicycle is gonna be the level 1, level 2 frame, and okay. I will do this in other column, and so I'm using tablet column function, and step E is my table, and my name of the column, new column, is gonna be Z. Each, I say write each if level equals to 1, then writes vice column first item needs to be extracted. On the Y column there are list, and if the level is 1 on the level column, I want the first item of the regarding Y column list. So I'm writing this function as give me null, and after that I'm getting this result, and I can use text remove function to remove the hyphen within here. On Z column I can remove the hyphen in that way. This will be F, step F, and I will fill down again. So it resembled a little bit with the direct parents, and the first item is bicycle. In our case it's frame, then the first one also the level 1. There is a problem with the level 1s, so level 2 match with each other, which is wheel assembly. Level 1 can be arranged as the bicycle, level 2 in here the right train, but there is a problem also level 3. So in this column level 1, level 3 and level 0 needs to be arranged. So we need to create those ones, and first of all this will be step G, and I will write another column, create another column. So tablet column, new column name is gonna be Q. Each if level 2 equals 2, then need the first member of the list on the Y column, and else give me null. So let's look at how will it work. I want to get rid of the hyphens. Text remove. Text remove. My text is the statement starting with the if, and hyphen needs to be removed. Text remove is completed in here, and it's okay. This will be H. I will again fill down that one. This will be I, and in here, if level 3 level equals to 3, then I need to write Q on Z column. So table at column, I'll say like this will be named with W column name, and each if level column equals to value 3, then it will be Q column as Z column. So this will give us H, I, J, step J. A little bit we approximate the result for the direct parents column, and there is a problem with the level 1, but other levels are working now. Level 0 also there is a problem with level 0, so we need to I have to extend the solution. It will be so much lengthy and long, but I don't have another chance. I need to create another table. Can I do this on this one? Each if, maybe I can do this in this one. If level equals to 1, then I want the value of the root products else this function. So I think it's working now, and also I will write another if level equals to 0 value, then null as this one. Yeah, it's working now, and this is the final result for the direct parents: bicycle frame, bicycle wheel assembly, bicycle drivetrain, chain. There's a drivetrain pedal. It's working completely. So instead of W, we can write direct parents. This is okay, and the same approachment needs to be done for the item name column, and already created Q. So Q has aluminum tube, paints, field assembly. So I think level 1 is not working on Q for item name, but the others can work good. I'm not sure, but we can check it out on Q. So we need to find which step created the Q, and Q was created by H, and finally filled down with I. So J column in here. Okay, so I need to create another table, and table at column for step J. It will be item named with the column name as item, and each if level equals to 1, then if level equals to 1, then needs to have, I think, yeah, it needs to have Z. Let's start again. For Q, if it is 1, it needs to Z, yes, and it will be this one, level 1, then give me the values of Z column, else give me the values of Q column. So doing this, starting with frame, aluminum tube, paint, field assembly, tire, rim, spoke, drivetrain, chain, and chain link. Chain link, level 3 is not working, and I will say that if chain link is not working, chain link means level 3, so we need to create the level 3 as well, because we don't have it. So in here, as you see, we don't have level 3 column, and we don't have items of the level 3. So I will create another column after G. I will create this after G, and this will be named by G1, and I will say that table at column G, and this table name can be like R. Each if level column equals to 3, then give me the value of y0. So on the y column there are lists, and I want to see the first list item, else give me null. So there will be another column, and with hyphens. I will remove the hyphens now. Text remove. This is my text, and text remove, starting the parenthesis. I remove the hyphen. Yeah. Text remove. There is a parenthesis problem, I think, on the column R. I'm using text remove function, and start parenthesis in here. Yes. After that, I'm able to remove the hyphens, and then I will fill down this one. This will be G2. It's a very long solution. And after that, I will say that if the level is equals to 3, then make the item column as R. So in here, if level equals 3, then it needs to be G2 column as this one. Yeah, it's not working good. If level equals to 3, then G2 as. Let's do it in another column because not working. This will be step K, and I will add another column, tablet column. This will be, column name is gonna be like item 1 each. If level 3 equals to 3, level equals to 3, then rather than G2, it will be item. It will be R, then R, otherwise item. So needs to work good. And for the item name column, it starts with the frame, aluminum paints, wheel assembly, tire, rim, spoke, drivetrain, chain link, master link, pedal reflector. 0 is not working. And reflector, office chair, seats, foam, fabric, base, caster and sign. Yeah, 0 is not working. Now if level equals to 0, then products, this one, the first one, which is the first one, then root products, then root products, column else, the return function. I think this will work. Yes, starting with bicycle frame, and in here with the 0 office chair. So it's working, and the name of this one needs to be item name. Item name can work now. Okay, and step L. After that, we need to extract the values of the quantities for each row. So step Y will help us too much, because we already splitted each words on each row, so we need to extract the values of the last row for each list. So I will use another, I will do this in another column, tablet new column, and after that this new column name is gonna be v, and each. So y has list, right? Because of this I have to use list transform, and on the table L, which includes all of the columns that we have created so far, and I want to work on y column in this table, so I'm writing in here y. So after that I have to use each, because need to apply this function on each row. After that list first, list last, then list last can work. So this function can work, I think. I'll check. It's giving me error. So it's created all of the, it's giving me all of the values. For example, the first one is gonna be first one. I need to get value 1, list last, and so I think it's not working properly, something wrong. And is there any problem with this one? No, something wrong, it's not working. So I remove this one, and I want to, the already created columns are level. I don't need this one, and level. I need y column, so I'm keeping it, and root, products, direct parents, and item name. So I want those. Remove other columns. Item, I don't need the item name is required now. Okay, so this will be step M, and I want to extract the last item of those lists on y column. So how it's possible? Let's check it again. It is a list on the y column. In each row there are lists, so I need to use a list column, and I have to do this in another table, because in another column, because needs to be written on at the last column of the answer expected list, and tablet column, this new column name is going to be quantity. This function needs to be applied on each row, and on the y column there are lists, so need to use list transform function, and list is y column. So each y, so 1 to 3, the third member needs to be extracted, so I'm writing 2. It needs to work in that case, but it's not working. Need to write in here m. No. List transform. I tried nearly everything, but it's not working. Let's forget about tablet column and let's take it fully as list. I need to work for the Y column, and this is an unknown identifier. Did you use field shorthand for a field outside of n? Y. So let's think about it first and Y, and let's. Oh, I think it's a very simple function, but it doesn't work. I could not able to work it out, but I want to extract the last item of this one, Y column. So how it's not working? Is transform. Let's take y. So this is the list, and I want to extract for each list the last item. So list transform, and I need to apply this function to each row. List last and list as list. So this is the underscore because it represents every row. Count or condition as any, it's also written in here. It's worked now. So what's the difference? Why it's not working in another line? So I'm duplicating this table, and I need to apply this to tablet column. So I need to apply this to m table with the name of quantity in each row, and will it work? So this is table from lists. Yeah. List is here. Testing. Table from list. A big problem. table from rows. But I want tried everything but doesn't work. List transform. We cannot convert the bicycle to type list. So this is working now. List transform and y each list last n table from list function is working. Instead of table from list, I use table from rows. Third one, for example, okay. Need to take it and I need to write taglet column, index column, can find out another way. Like I can list remove. Tablet column. Each. So this is working. List remove items. This is step N. To that I can table from list. I can turn them into tables. Then I can extract the values. This is working. This is the quantity column. This will be the quantity column. Removing the Y column, and this is the solution. It took so much time, with raw video shooting, but could able to get the results somehow. So this was the target anyway, and thank you very much for watching. It's not a usual solution. I'm sure that there are other solutions better than this, but this is my approachment and I want to show it to you. Thank you and have a nice day.